So, the next wave of AI models, like a potential GPT-5, is coming, and they're promising to be absolutely incredible. But with all that amazing power comes a pretty hefty price tag. So, today we're going to break down exactly how you can get ready to use all that power without having your wallet cry for mercy.
And this quote right here, it gets right to the point. It's not some one-time fee that'll get you. Nope. It's the tokens. Every single piece of your conversation, every question you ask it, every word it writes back, it's all measured in these little things called tokens. And believe me, they add up way, way faster than you think.
Exactly. I mean, what do you do then? This is a huge hurdle. For developers, for startups, even for big companies, the cost of just using these tools can become a monster expense. It can actually stop cool projects from ever getting off the ground and put the best AI just out of reach for most people.
So let's just call it what it is. The billion token bill. We're talking about millions or, sometimes billions of tokens every single month. And that translates into real money that can literally make or break a project. But here's the big reveal, and it's why we're talking about this today. That cost, it is not set in stone. It is a number you can actually control. With just a few smart moves, you can take back the power and really manage how many tokens you're using. And the potential here is massive. We're not talking about saving a few bucks here and there. Using the right techniques, you could slash your API costs by a jaw-dropping 30 to 70%. That is a total game changer. So, how do we actually pull this off?
Well, our first strategy is probably the simplest one, but it's super effective. It's all about choosing the right tool for the right job. It all starts with which model you pick. I absolutely love this analogy. It just perfectly nails the most common and the most expensive mistake people make. They use the biggest, most powerful, most expensive model for every little thing, right? You wouldn't take a race car to go pick up a carton of milk, so why would you use a top-of-the-line AI for a simple task? So here's kind of how you should think about it. For the really tough stuff that needs deep thinking, yeah, you're going to want those top-tier models. But for most things, like summarizing a quick email or sorting customer comments, a mini or nano model is not just good enough, it's actually the smarter choice for your bank account. And just look at this. The difference in cost is not small, it's huge. The data shows that just by moving simpler tasks down to a smaller, cheaper model, you could cut the cost for those jobs by up to 80%. Just that one change can have an absolutely massive effect on your bill. Okay, strategy number 2. Less talk, more action. This one is all about how we talk to the AI and how we can do it way more efficiently. This before and after is just perfect. On the left, you've got this polite, very wordy prompt. On the right, a short, direct command. They both get the exact same result, but the one on the right costs way less because it uses fewer tokens. Every single word you can cut from your prompt is literally money in your pocket, especially when you're doing this millions of times. Now, here is a crazy fact that a lot of people don't realize. The AI's answer can be so much more expensive than your question. With some of the newest models, the words the AI generates, the output, can cost up to 8 times more than the words you put in. So keeping the AI from rambling on is absolutely critical. And here's exactly how you do that. You can actually set a hard limit on the number of tokens in the answer. You can also just tell the model, hey, answer in 1 or 2 sentences. Or if you just need the data, ask for it in raw JSON or CSV format without all the, of course, here's the data you requested chatter. Each one of these tricks is a direct hit on the most expensive part of the whole interaction. All right, let's get into our final set of strategies. Now, these are a little more advanced, but this is where you can really start to work smarter, not harder, and see some major savings.
So first up is something called prompt caching. Just think about it for a second. If every single time you talk to the AI, you start by telling it to act like a friendly customer service expert, you're paying for those same instruction words every single time. Caching is a clever way to pay for that part once and then just reuse it over and over for cheap.
This chunk and synthesize trick is just genius for dealing with big documents. So instead of feeding a whole 50-page report to the expensive, top-tier model, you use a cheaper, smaller model to chew it up into little summary chunks. Then you only send those short summaries to the big, powerful model for the final analysis. It's a simple two-step that can save you a fortune.
So when you put it all together, choosing the right model, making your prompts shorter, controlling the AI's answers, and using clever tricks like caching and chunking, you get right back to this number, a totally realistic, totally achievable cost savings of 30 to 70%. And look, for any business that's using these tools a lot, that percentage translates into serious cash. We're talking 5, maybe even 6 figures saved every year. That's money you can put back into the business, hiring people, building better products, you name it. And all this really leads to a bigger final thought. As AI stops being a cool toy and becomes a basic tool for business, like the internet or electricity, maybe the real advantage isn't just about who has the smartest AI. Maybe it's about who knows how to use it the most efficiently. Mastering the cost of intelligence. That could really be the new secret to success.